Hi everyone, and welcome back to another yoga flow. So join me on your mat, sitting cross-legged. We're going to take some deep breaths with our palms facing upwards. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Feel the cool air going through your nostril and the hot air exiting. Feel the oxygen going into your lungs, your stomach, and through your entire body. Next, we're going to raise our arms on our inhale, look up to the sky, and as we exhale, bring our hands down to our side and look down. Inhale, look up, arms raised. Exhale, chin to chest, down. Inhale up, arms raised. Exhale, chin to chest, down. Next, leaning to our right hand side, looking past our left arm straightened. Inhale, exhale. Coming to the other side, reach that right arm as if someone was pulling the middle finger towards them. Inhaling and exhaling. Perfect. Coming back to center. Inhale, one more, raise up, look up, and exhale down by your side. Inhale, raise hands, look up. Exhale down by your side. Inhale and exhale. Next, we're going to do a gentle seated twist. So looking past our right shoulder, right hand on left knee, inhaling, exhaling, swapping sides, looking over the left shoulder, left hand on right knee, inhaling and exhaling. We're going to come back to center, give our wrists a quick warm up, clockwise and anti-clockwise, side to side and up and down. Coming into tabletop, we're going to do some cat and cow. So inhaling on cow and exhaling in cat, tucking the abdomen in, chin to chest. Inhale cow, exhale cat, inhale cow, exhale cat, abdomen tucked. Inhale back to neutral. Coming up, gently holding as we're coming into down dog, levitating and pushing ourselves into down dog. Staying here for a breath, and then we're going to hop or step to the front of our mat, straightening up through our knees. Starting our first sun salutation as a warm up. So inhaling in Tandasana, hands up in the air. Exhale, forward fold over straight or bent knees. Inhale, half lift your spine straight. Exhale, step back and Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale in upward facing dog. And exhale, coming into downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here. If you want to pedal out your feet, just to loosen your hamstrings a bit, you may do so. On our next inhale, stepping or jumping to the front of our mat, fold over, half lift, straight spine, and coming back up to Samastiti or Tandasana, exhaling. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump to the back of the mat. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale in upward facing dog. And exhale, come into your downward facing dog, taking a few breaths here. On our next inhale, we're going to step the right leg to the front of our mat, coming into a high crescent lunge. Inhale, raise your hands to the sky, knees over ankles stacked. Exhale, come into a warrior two. Take a breath. And coming into an extended side angle, right hand on right knee or right hand next to your right foot with the left arm extending past in front of us. looking through our left fingertips. Pretend someone is pulling your left hand. On your next exhale, coming into a triangle pose, taking 5 breaths. Exhaling, coming through extended side angle, slowly taking the left hand down back to the mat and taking our left leg into the air, coming into a half moon pose. Focus on your balance, keep breathing. If it is easier, you can put a block underneath your hand. Focus on your breath and slowly lowering both hands onto the mat, stepping our foot down and coming into a warrior 3. Keep yourself balanced, tensing your glutes and your abdomen, focusing on our breath. Slowly coming down, grabbing our left foot, placing it on our right thigh, hands in prayer, and lowering ourselves into a standing pigeon for 5 breaths. On our next inhale, we're going to lengthen out through that right leg, straighten fully, arms up, inhale, and exhale, coming back to standing pigeon, sitting on that right leg. Keep breathing through your nose. Focus on your balance and the muscles that are working in your leg. Inhale, straightening again, and exhale, dropping our left foot from the right upper thigh. Inhale, come into Utkatasana, chair pose, and exhale, fold over straight or bent knees. Half lift, inhale, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, come into downward facing dog. Staying here for a few breaths just to catch our breath. Breathing through our nose. On our next inhale, bringing our left leg to the front of the mat, coming into a high crescent lunge. Inhale, lifting the hands to the sky, looking up towards them. Exhale, coming into our warrior 2. Take a breath and stabilize. And then we're going to come into our extended side angle pose. Whether you wish to have your elbow on your knee or next to your foot, that is perfectly okay. Whatever feels comfortable. Maybe you will advance if you can only get it to your elbow. Practice makes perfect. Coming into our triangle pose, inhaling 5 breaths here. Looking through our fingertips of the arm in the sky, bringing it behind us if you wish. Looking through the shoulder, inhaling and exhaling. On our next inhale, we're going to come through side angle, extended side angle pose. Hands to the mat. Stepping our right leg into the air this time. Left foot on the mat. Half moon pose. Focus on your balance and focus on your breath. Tensing our glutes and tensing our abdomen. Keep breathing. And look who came to say hi. Hello, Geza. Coming into warrior 3. Staying here for a few breaths, focusing on your breath. Feeling the burn, hopefully, in your left glute this time. Slowly lowering yourself, trying not to touch the mat with your right leg, placing that right foot on the top of our left thigh. We're going to come into our standing pigeon, lowering ourselves, breathing in through our nose and exhaling through our nose. Inhale, straightening through the left leg. And exhale, tucking our abdomen in again and sitting down into that invisible chair. Hello, Geza. He's looking for attention now. Inhale, coming up and lengthening, straightening out. Exhale, slowly taking that right foot and placing it down on our mat. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair. Taking a seated position here. We're going to do some bounces. So inhaling, lifting up, and exhaling, sitting deep into that chair. Inhale, lifting up, exhale, sitting deeper into that chair. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, sitting deep into the chair. Inhale, lift up, exhale, deep into the chair. A few more. And lengthening out. Exhale, hands to the side. Inhale, Samastiti. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift your spine straight. Exhale, step or jump to the back of the mat. Coming into our down dog, taking a breath just to catch our breath. This time we're going to lift our left leg. I'm going to take it to the side, coming into our wild thing with control, holding this position still. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly on the next inhale, coming into a side plank. Keep breathing through the nose, in and out. Bringing our hands both back on the mat and pushing ourselves back to down dog to catch our breath. This time opposite leg into the air. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Wild thing, repeated on the other side. Looking through the fingertips, or closing your eyes if you prefer. Keep breathing. Next inhale, coming into side plank, tensing the abdomen, holding it. Next we're going to come into Ustrasana, or camel pose, which is a kneeling back bend. So coming into tabletop, we're going to come onto our knees, trying to keep our hips over the knees, which I'm also not very good at the moment, as I'm finding that my upper back is a little bit stiff these days. But maintain on keeping your hips over the knees, lifting our chest, allowing the head to go back, or if you have neck injury or issues in general, just keeping the head in one place. Coming back up, and hands back to the mat. Coming into downward dog. Taking a few breaths just to settle. Pushing ourselves back, hovering, and down into tabletop. Gonna do 5 chaturanga push-ups on our knees. Exhale, push up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push up. Inhale, lower. Exhaling, push up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push up. And come back to tabletop, pushing into downward dog. We're going to come into Skandasana, or a side lunge. So we're going to take our left foot to the front of the mat, extending the right leg, either staying on your toes on that left foot or whole foot on the mat, hands to prayer. And we're going to interlock our hands behind our back, and over that left knee, looking through our right shoulder, opening our chest, coming into center, and slowly going over to the right leg. This time straightening out the left leg, hands to prayer, and coming onto your toes if you feel it's more comfortable. This time we're going to wrap around our right knee and look through our left shoulder, opening our chest. Breathe through your nose, in and out. Slowly, both hands back on our mat. We're going to push ourselves into the center for a standing forward fold. So inhale, half lift, and exhale, lower between your two legs. Elbows onto the mat if you wish, hanging, breathing through our nose. Next inhale, we're going to half lift, hands to our hips, and slowly lengthen and straighten up. Turning and coming to the front of our mat. Inhale, Samastiti, hands to sky. Exhale, down by your side. Inhale, one more, hands to sky. And forward fold, exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, stepward jump to the back of our mat. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, coming into down dog. Breathe through your nose, pushing on to our toes and pushing back on our heel. Inhale, push into a plank through the toes, and exhale, push back to down dog. Inhale, back to a plank on your toes, and exhale, push into down dog. You should feel your abdomen tightening as you push into plank, and relaxing when you push to down dog. Into plank, back to down dog. Into plank, back to down dog. Inhale, push into plank, and exhale, lifting our right leg off the mat and holding it. Lifting the left leg up the mat and holding it, tightening the glute, each glute as you lift up. And exhale, come into tabletop, widen your legs, and we're going to come into a wide-legged child's pose. So as you exhale, fold into it and stay here. Breathing through the nose. You can stay in wide-legged child's pose, or if you wish, join me for an extended puppy pose. But if you want to stay in the wide-legged child's pose, that's perfectly okay. For extended puppy pose, we're going to come up onto our knees, our hips over our knees, folding down, chest aiming to touch the mat, arms in front of us straight. And if you want to give your triceps a nice stretch, prayer on the hands and behind our neck. Keep breathing through the nose. Next, inhale, coming out of it, lowering to the mat onto our stomachs and pushing ourselves into a high cobra. Taking a breath here, we're going to use this to transition back to our sitting pose to end our flow. So coming into a cross-legged position, hands facing up, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Inhaling and exhaling. Just focus on your breath, don't focus on anything else. Focus on the sensation of the air going through your nostril and the air around you. tighten your fingers, get some feeling back into your hands, and start to wake up. Open your eyes and have a look around, slowly coming back, and I'll see you guys the next time. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.